It does tell the gender, so do you want to know if you're having a girl or a boy? And I said,
yeah, tell me right now.
Yo, turn it up.
I walk alone a lonely road, yeah, yeah. I walk alone, Whitaker is in my arms. We're dancing around the kitchen, it is not really weird. Yeah, yeah, Whitaker, whoa. And Emma, oh, your kiss is good, girl. Smell that booty. Oh, get out my booty hole. Good morning, guys. What's going on? I'm getting ready to take these little pups for a walk. Something I did yesterday, I think that I started, I don't know yet, taking a selfie with the Target balls for the next year every day. My hair is looking like a stank. Like, have you ever smelled a big pile of doo-doo? That's what it kind of looks like right now if you were to smell it. It doesn't smell like doo-doo. I don't know, never mind. I just figured that'd be fun. And I can like put a collage at the end of the year, or one of y'all could, you know, whatever, and put it to some music with all my Instagram pictures of the selfies that I take with the big red balls. I just think that would be pretty dope. Don't forget, guys, if y'all have any selfies that you have of yourselves with big red balls, @ReplyTarget on Twitter. This battery is flashing, so I gotta go charge this ish. Ah, so addicted to all the things you do. That's deja vu. Oh, the baby girl. Oh my goodness. She was crazy earlier. Oh, I'm sorry. I took them for like a walk today, and they've been sleeping all day. It was a pretty intense walk. I didn't take the camera because it was being charged.
And it's been a pretty intense day, and we've been keeping secrets from y'all and haven't vlogged about anything, which, I mean, I feel like I probably should have vlogged like on the way home, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening, and we got all this information, but we're just like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. So the doctor's office called this afternoon, like they close at 4:30 or 4 o'clock or something. So after 4 o'clock today, I was like, okay, they're probably not gonna call with the results. And then it was like 4:45 and they called and I was like shaking and I was like, oh my gosh. It was the nurse and she was like, I got the results back from your genetic testing. And she said everything looked perfectly normal and healthy and good.
Yay!
So that is really good news. That is like, oh my gosh, I just felt such relief.
That was almost better news than like since the pregnancy news.
Yes,
we said,
since finding out
she was pregnant. That news right there. It didn't even really matter if it was a boy or girl, but that was like one of the top things.
Yes. Because
then you just have to mentally prepare in a different aspect, you know what I mean?
Well, I just feel like, and I mean, I know, like the doctor told us to begin with, he was like, that doesn't mean there couldn't be a heart problem or a kidney problem or something like that. There could still be other things, but given that our first pregnancy was a genetic problem, I feel like just ruling that out still just makes me feel a lot better about things. So that was a big relief. And then she said, and it does tell the gender, so do you want to know if you're having a girl or a boy? And I said, yeah, tell me right now. I'm just kidding. I didn't really. I said, yes, I do want to know, but can you call back and leave it on my voicemail so my husband and I can listen to it together?
Let's listen to it right now! Go, hit play, hit play, hit play, hit play, hit play!
Let's see. JK, you think I'm gonna tell y'all right now?
She kids. We've already filmed some other videos that you will be seeing in the future, so there's a lot to stay tuned for.
Yes, she called back and left a message with the gender, and so I was like, oh my god, what do I do, what do I do? And so I called Cullen and I was like, they just called and everything is good and it's all, the genetics are all good and the gender's on my voicemail. And he was like, oh my god, what in the world? And so we were all just freaking out, and so I had to text my family and tell them that everything was okay because everybody's been nervous about it. And then we were like, okay, what do? We have to do a gender reveal party and we have to do all this stuff because we just want it to be exciting and fun, and we have not let ourselves plan anything, literally at all.
Literally have no
up
plans.
Until now. So we were just like, we don't know if it's going to be okay or not.
Yeah.
We were thrilled, and I know some of y'all are going to say that the genetic stuff sometimes is not that accurate. However, this is a new, I think it's new-ish technological advancement of tests, I don't know. And it's called, for anybody who's interested, it's called Maternity 21, but it's spelled weird. It's like Maternity, and then a capital T, and then 21. So if you want to Google it, you can look it up. But it's supposedly like 99.9 or 99.8% accurate. So it's a lot more accurate than, I know in the past, the blood genetic test, there was a lot of false positives as far as like genetic disorders and stuff.
So
this one is
like
a lot more
there.
accurate, supposedly. Yeah. And the old ones didn't used to tell you the gender. It would just look for like the other chromosomes.
Okay.
So it should be more accurate. And Sean Klitzner and his wife had the same test, remember?
Yeah.
They we saw them at VidCon, and he had just.
Oh, I know what he's having too. Yeah.
Yes, and they announced it, so we could say. But theirs came out that they were having a girl, right?
I think so, yeah.
So she had her blood work done like right before VidCon, like I did, but they had the results back, and it was in an envelope, and they waited till after. I mean, not VidCon, playlist. They waited till after playlist to do it, and I was like, I don't know how they did that.
Like I need to go back and look at his tweets.
No, it was a girl.
It was.
Yeah,
okay.
It definitely was, because I remember looking at it and being like, that's the first girl I've heard of on YouTube, like in I don't know how long.
2
like
years.
Who else? Well, it's Judy's time. She have girl.
She had twins. I don't remember.
Or she had twins.
Yeah.
I think they might be girls or one girl or something.
Yeah.
But like everybody else is having a boy or has had boys.
What is Hey Kaylee having?
She's having a boy. I'm pretty sure.
Hey Kaylee, and then
and like Brittany and Austin had a boy.
You weren't supposed to tell them Brittany and Austin are expecting another kid.
No, that's how rumors get started. No, they had a boy, and obviously Missy and Brian had a boy, and Shay and Colette had a boy, and
the last girl was Audrey, wasn't it?
Hey, that's Holly, and hey, that's Mike. They had a girl.
Chelsea.
No, yeah, Chelsea.
Chelsea,
I was thinking of Alex.
Yeah.
Chelsea, yes. Girl to boy ratio on YouTube is a little off. So he brought that up with the girl.
Right.
But anyway, so that was just like, oh my gosh, the biggest relief ever. I feel like I was just freaking out all this whole afternoon. Like, what are we going to do? And
So, needless to say, we have a lot of news coming up for your faces in the next week or so. There's a lot of stuff going on right now that we've got to edit and put together and do stuff with, and you will just have to stay tuned and find out and to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And there's my hair popping and dropping and bumping and bopping and bopping and dumping and bumping and bumping. What?
And we do have to reveal it to our family and our friends first before we reveal it to y'all. I'm sorry. So just know that. So know we have to have our little reveal party with our family, and then Cullen will edit that all up and get that up for y'all too. So stay tuned and get excited.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming at your faces.
Sorry that we've crazy. What? I feel like I'm really like this.
No, it's a good angle though. Get that cleave.
No, I was trying to make my face look skinny.
Oh. Next week or so is going to be.
Y'all want me to play the voicemail for you?
Play the voicemail. Don't. If anybody sees this camera laying around or her phone laying around within the next week, please return it to its rightful owner before you look at anything on here.
Nobody steal my phone. I've got to keep my phone like in my pocket at all times.
I know. We love y'all, and we will see you tomorrow, and we will catch you on the flip side. Bye. Woo! 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 Night night, this is your baby girl. You're so pretty.
Even though we said we're taking it slow, we'll see where it goes. I already know if you're asking that you're the one for me. You're the one for me, babe. Now girl, I'm good, but I can't read your mind. I am seeing all these things between the lines. Now is it possible that's what you mean to do? 'Cause I just can't believe it's only me. I know you feel it too, that you're the one for me. It doesn't get better now, can't